Hey, this is the Mini Mobile Show for July 15th, 2010. The iPhone antenna snafu could cost Apple a bundle, plus we take a leaked look at Droid 2.
We'll put the focus on Windows Mobile 7 developments, and we'll give you a great offer from our sponsor Angie's List later in the show.
Welcome to the Mini Mobile Show. I'm Eric Wheeler.
And I'm Eric Johnson. Let's dive right in and see what's going on in the Mini Mobile news. Now that the iPhone antenna problem seems to be catching up with Apple, some had speculated that there might be a recall. And according to an analyst, a recall would cost Apple around $1.5 billion.
So what do you think what do you think the likelihood that this is actually going to happen?
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of people that are mad about it. There's a lot of people that are torqued off about the whole situation. But I was reading an article today. There are people that are still supporters of Apple, saying it's still a good antenna.
I think it's pretty highly unlikely that they'll do a recall. But if they're forced to do something,
like they said,
yeah, the patch. But if they offer a free bumper case to everyone, they could solve the whole problem at about what, 5 cents a user?
Well, right, yeah, the bumper. And let me just tell you, because I have the bumper now. Okay, check it out. It's just basically a rubber band that goes around your iPhone. It's not expensive to make.
You know, people have been using the Livestrong bracelets and
just wrapping it around it.
Yeah,
if that works, it could work. But I mean, you're still talking about $2 million of cost per week.
200 million.
200 million. I'm sorry, 200 million of cost per week if they don't address this.
Yeah,
issue.
because they keep selling like hotcakes. So
yeah,
an extra 200 million if they're going to have to do a recall every week. We'll see what happens.
It's going to be ugly.
So Verizon's new device catalog was leaked online. Among the new phones listed are the Samsung Intensity 2, Samsung's Gusto, and the brand new Droid 2.
I think they need better names for the Droid 2. Intensity, Gusto, Droid. No, I mean, that's interesting because the Droid 2 was...
now, this isn't the Droid X.
Right.
The Droid X is something totally separate.
The Droid X is coming from Sprint, right? No, that's still Verizon.
That's also Verizon, but the Droid 2
was not announced on Verizon.
Is still going to have the keypad. It's going to have an 8 gig memory card come with it, 5 megapixel camera, 3G hotspot capability, the 1 gigahertz CPU. But it's essentially just a
slightly upgraded
gunmetal gray version of the existing phone.
So we're still talking non-touch screen. We're still talking sliding keyboard. It's touch screen, but you still have the sliding keyboard on top of that.
So the Droid X is going to be more like the iPhone competitor, and the Droid is still going to be Droid.
Okay. The little browser that could is trying to make headway into the Android market with its Opera Mini 5.1. The full official release has features such as pinch zoom, off-page cache, a lot of new stuff, trying to bust into that mobile market.
Right, and the web page loading is definitely faster due to the off-phone caching. So actually on the Opera servers, they're going to cache the pages, and they're going to cache images. Yeah. So the images are actually rendered better when you're zoomed back. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Well, so it's optimized for the phone.
With anything on a phone. It looks better the smaller you can make it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But this is going to be a free download, so you can go ahead and get this and play with it a little bit. What runs on? It's Safari on an iPhone.
Safari on iPhone, yes. The handy cloud-based note-taking app Evernote is big on mobile devices, but the company is expanding to include an app store. The store is called Trunk and currently includes about 100 add-ons.
Yeah, this is going to allow developers to really expand Evernote. And some of those add-ons can do things like let you create physical scrapbooks or use Seismic's ability to go ahead and save tweets into the note-taking system.
Yeah, I think this is showing you how the actual applications that may be on these mobile devices will expand out themselves and include add-ons, just like browsers do today, say on the desktop.
Right, and this is neat because right now this is big because notes on phones are still one of those things. Yeah, so they're out there.
Yeah, Evernote's definitely one people really like, and they're hoping that people are going to be willing to pay for Evernote, especially with these expanded features. Right. So anyway, that's the Mini Mobile news. Stay tuned for the Mini Mobile Focus. The Mini Mobile Show is a paid affiliate of AngiesList.com.
That's right, and on AngiesList.com you'll find a word-of-mouth network helping more than 1 million members find the best service companies and healthcare in their area. Read detailed reviews from members near you to find out which contractors or doctors to trust and which to avoid. And if you use our code CSTech, you can save 25% off your membership. Now it's time for the Mini Mobile Focus. This week, Microsoft CEO Steve Ballmer announced Windows Phone 7 details for developers, so we wanted to take a look at what's developing in the world of the soon-to-be-released Windows Phone 7, or Winfo 7.
That's right. We like to call it that because we like short names.
Winfo 7.
Yeah,
Winfo 7 is still pretty long.
So cloud services are going to be a large part of the Winfo 7 experience,
and that's
right?
a big thing in general for phones. I mean,
right, so you are
good.
going to be required to get online using a Windows Live ID.
And who doesn't have one of those?
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone's got a Windows Live ID at this point. But there's going to be a Windows Phone Live companion built in.
Yes.
And that's part of the
Now, this is neat because all these services are going to be free. You've got your SkyDrive, which is going to be 25 gigs of online storage for pictures, calendar, contacts, OneNote, remote wipe and remote find integrated, no charge there.
So no extra service as with some
unlike MobileMe for iPhone. Okay. And then if you're, we're unsure about the status of the backup service, but some for Windows Mobile 6.5 and Windows Mobile 6.1, when you get their service, it's included.
Okay.
They've never charged for that. So we're hoping that they're just going to integrate
that. It'll continue to be free?
Yeah.
Well, Bing will also be integrated, of course, because Bing is the Microsoft search engine, and Bing Search will be available from the device with the press of a single button.
Bing.
It'll all, yes, that's right.
I hope it makes a noise, too.
I hope it does, too. Well, I'm going to go back to, remember Ding for Southwest Airlines? That's what I think of. It will utilize Zune music software on the desktop for music and videos, and it allows you to connect to Wi-Fi for videos, music, and the photos from your PC. Now, you're not tethered to Zune like you are, say, with...
No, you're not tethered to Zune, but you are going to have to load the Zune software onto your PC. Who's running Zune today?
If you are, please send us email.
So here's the thing.
I had Zune installed.
You had Zune installed.
Then I restaged my computer and never put it back.
Basically, they're going to require you to put in Zune, just like you have to put in iTunes for when you have an iPhone. But basically, that's going to be, it's a semi-tethered situation. So it's not completely cloud on the music and video.
Well, and you can still get things through Wi-Fi, and whereas with other competitors, you have to be plugged in.
Except for Android. Android is purely cloud.
Yes. Yes, that's very true.
So push notification service is going to help the applications deliver real-time updates. That's just part of the package. The phone will deliver those via live tiles on the start screen if you've seen the tile interface.
Okay.
And that will change with new information or banner-style upgrades or updates that alert you to new information.
Like a little CNN news scrolls and whatnot. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. It also will integrate with Office. Again, big shocker there. But you'll have access to OneNote, PowerPoint, SharePoint, Server from the device natively. So
now, for those people that use business applications, this has always been kind of a failing of most phones, is the ability to get into those Word, PowerPoint, different applications like that.
Yeah, and Word's one thing. Getting into PowerPoint on a phone, I'm curious how it'll look because you're trying to display a lot of information on a large screen. You're taking it down to a small device.
And SharePoint integration, that could be really interesting for business users.
That could be huge for business users.
Now, the developer tools have finally reached beta. So the training kit and the tools are out there on their website.
Okay.
But at least 4 app developers, because they really need to kickstart the whole development process. 4 popular app developers, we're not sure who, but they've been offered cash by Microsoft to port their applications to Windows Phone 7.
Ready by the launch.
Yes.
Wow. I want to be that guy. The rumored release for this device still, well, not the device, the software for the devices, is still October, officially still sometime in 2010.
Yeah, so October is what they're predicting.
Right.
But 2010 is all that Microsoft still is saying.
Yeah, so
now, if you take a look at
guess.
what it is right now, it's July.
Yep.
If they're going to launch in October, those developers really need to get busy.
Well, the developers need to move, and we also need to get some hardware. And HTC is going to be jumping into the Winfo 7 pool with 2 phones that they've rumored to release. One, the Mondrain, which that's a crappy name, possibly being renamed to Gold. It's a little bit better. And another called Mozart. So there'll be at least a couple devices out there to run this thing when it releases.
We expect others from people like Samsung and others that have traditionally released Windows phones in the past. We should see some from them.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Okay, well, that's the Mini Mobile Focus. Thanks for joining us today on the Mini Mobile Show.
That's right, and don't forget to check out our sponsor of today's show, Angie's List. You can get 25% off your subscription using our code CSTech. And if you have stuff for us, there's a couple places you can find us online.
Yeah, go ahead and follow us on Twitter at Mini Mobile Show, or you can find us over at Mevio at theminimobileshow.mevio.com, or out there on YouTube. We're posting up there too. And of course, we are affiliated with CS TechCast. That's our show too.
That's right, cstechcast.com if you want to see that. That's a weekly show, IT news and that kind of stuff. It's another good stuff, releases every Monday.
Yeah, we blog over there. And we'll have this show up there pretty shortly. So we'll have new theme music and everything coming. So go ahead and check it out.
All right, see you tomorrow.